Welcome to the number one reason you are not getting results. My name is Kristen, and this is take number 3, so I hope this one sticks. Now, if you are doing something really important like working or driving, please watch this later because you really need to pay attention to this if you are not getting the results that you want. All right. Like I said, my name is Kristen, and I fix credit for a living. I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? I have almost 500 videos right here on YouTube to show you the exact way to do this yourself, the same way that I do it for my clients. And I don't hold anything back. What I show you is the actual way to do this, all right? But for some people, either they don't have time or this is just not their forte and they want someone to actually do this for them. And that's okay because that's what I do. So if you want me to see if I can do this for you and get the same results or, similar to what I'm about to show you, schedule a call using the link on the PDF, on the slides, in the description, and in the comments, and I will see if I can help you. It's really as simple as that. Now, going into this video, let's move right on. So first of all, Happy New Year. Welcome to the new year. Now, we all set all these, New Year's resolutions and all that. I didn't because, who really keeps those, right? I need to be the best me every single day, and the best me is helping you. So that's why we're doing this video. In this video, you're going to get actionable tips to avoid wasting years disputing your credit report. And yes, people actually waste years. I have people who contacted me 5 years ago just signing up now because they thought they were going to take all these awesome shortcuts, and here we are 5 years later, okay? And if you don't even want to push the number 5, I have people that sign up 2 years after first contact, okay? I just went and texted someone, and it was like the first contact was 2018. I sent them the sign up link in 2018, and they went off and did all this identity theft and this, that, and the third, thinking that, there's freaking flying unicorns and all that kind of crap, and now they're signing up. So guess what? All these shortcuts you're taking are going to lead you back in the same spot as you started, and you're going to be contacting me years later. So don't do it, okay? All right, you are also going to discover the number one reason you're not getting results. Obviously, that's the name of this video, right? And most importantly, how to fix your mistakes. We are also going to look at why the method matters. So let's just start with the problem. Obviously, right? So here's the problem, the expectations and the outcomes. So we've been programmed, and yes, I am using the word programmed, by all the media to believe a fairy tale that's nothing but a lie. You hear me talk about unicorns and rainbows and leprechauns and all that kind of stuff. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It is the same thing as living as your alternate virtual reality self, sir or madam, conquer all, right? So we all have our own realities, right? We don't live in actual reality. Now, this is something that you're going to have to delve into by yourself and do your own research, but we all make our own realities. We all have these horse blinders on. If you've ever been in New York City, which is really beautiful, by the way, if you've never been there, the horses have these blinders on when they're, pulling, let's just say the horse and carriage type thing. They need to only focus on what's in front of them, so they don't see what's on the side of them and all that kind of stuff. So that's what we do. We go through life with these horse blinders on, and we need to take those off. Or if you are a gamer and you like virtual reality, my son he's 6 years old. He was just playing this game this evening, and he had to look in the mirror and he had to put on his armor or his hair or his face and all that kind of stuff. That's what we do. We built our own reality, and you need to get out of it because the media is telling you that you should dispute this way and you should do this, and it only takes 4 letters and all this kind of stuff. And guess what? It's the same as telling you that you should look this way and you should eat that and you should do this. Dude, this is your life. You need to make your own decisions. You don't even need to listen to me, okay? I'm just here telling you about my results, my experiences, and what I know. But what I can tell you is that you need to not live in this virtual reality that you created for yourself because of what the media has told you, okay? It's all lies. It is false advertising. Why are you guys not seeing it? So, anywho, moving on, tangent, of course, the outcomes. Let's look at the outcomes. Okay, so you want to know what happens when you live in this virtual world and pretend that it's your actual life? Well, it's the same thing as working a 9 to 5 as a master chef in your virtual reality game. You waste time and gain nothing while the real world passes you by. I mean, that's like the analogy that I actually came up with. So, here's the reality, the actual reality. What happens when you send the wrong disputes? Well, rejection, verification, unfair verification, false verification, fraud claim against you, no reinvestigation without proof, lawsuit, reinsertion. The bottom line is whatever you're disputing won't come off, right? So now we need to understand the problem. There's 3 parts to this: aimless disputes, templates, and digital disputes. So, aimless disputes. Every single word on your letter matters. Every single word that you write on your letter matters. And if it doesn't matter, it doesn't belong on there. Just as all the information that you are disputing should come directly from your credit report, because otherwise it doesn't belong on your letter, right? Each file should have a plan, and each round should use a strategy to set the follow-up. And if you don't know what that is, you can go check out the evolution line method webinar as well as the dispute funnel webinar. And each account should follow a specific pattern for the action plan. So there should never be aimless disputes. You should not be saying, oh, well, I can do a 1681 on this round, and if that doesn't work, well, I have a template for 2A, and if that doesn't work, then I can use a 605B, and if that doesn't work, I can try a 605, and if that doesn't work, I can just do a 609, and if that doesn't work, I can send a challenge, and if that doesn't work, I can ask for the method of verification, and if that doesn't work, I can send the creditor a this, and then if that doesn't work, I can send the debt collector that. Dude, no, that's totally aimless. Like, you're just trying to, like, pick up numbers out of, the FCRA and the FDCPA, like you're just blindly choosing something out of a hat. It doesn't work like that. Every single thing that you do needs to have and follow a specific plan, okay? That is why it's called an action plan. All right, so templates. You know the song, Do You Believe in Magic? Okay, well, I don't, but whether you do or don't, it has nothing to do with the dispute process and fixing your credit. There's no such thing as a magic letter. No such thing as the perfect process. There's no such thing as a one-size-fits-all program or letter, and there's no such thing as guaranteed deletions, because who the heck are you or them or they to say that they're going to force the bureaus or the creditors or the collectors to do freaking anything? I hear this all the time. Well, if they don't respond within a specific time period, such as 30 days, then they have to remove the blah, blah, blah. First of all, nobody's getting responses right now. There's like 50,000 letters per day per bureau that they're receiving. Do you really think they're going to respond to all that? Like, how much do you think that's going to cost them in postage? Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is, guess what? It is marked in their system that they did send out a response to you. So, well, there goes that when you try to take them to court. And number 3, they know that you are not going to do anything about it. You need to actually hold the bureaus accountable. And that is so a 10 years ago type of tactic, okay? Well, if they don't respond, blah, 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 really? Okay, well, what are you going to do about it? You and what army? Like, nothing. You're not going to do anything because nobody does anything, and that's why the bureaus get away with this, all right? So, ditch the templates, okay? I'm going to show you exactly how to do this the right way yourself for free. All right, digital disputes. Unless you have no problem with helping the bureaus screw you with their automation system or giving up your rights, your dispute plan should not include digital submissions such as phone or online. Now, you are going to see a couple of examples of the wrong way to dispute on the next page. One size fits all, online, and one letter fits all. So, most consumers use the one letter with one law to dispute all their negative accounts and totally disregard all of the relevant laws and all of the other sections of the FCRA as well as the violations and inaccuracies, okay? Like, there's only one section and only one subsection, like, ever, okay? Each account disputed has a different supporting reason for removal, so why are you only using one section? Like, what? Online. Not only do you give up your rights under certain sections such as 623 and 611 and submit directly into the automation system, but you get generic dispute reasons like not mine, never late, wrong balance, etc. Do you really think that they're going to make it easy to take money from them? I don't think so. Okay, one letter fits all. Did you know that 68 million scoreable consumers have bad credit? If there's some magic letter out there, why do millions of people have bad credit? And why are you just finding it out now? And why are you watching this video if it's so magic and you so have access to it? Why didn't you use it already and why didn't it work? Like, hello? Let's look at the right way to do this. Factual, why it works, and dispute example. So the process for the factual disputes uses the actual account information taken directly from the credit report. I mean, wow, mind blown, right? If the account does not show it, the info does not go into the dispute letter. I mean, wow. Why it works. Each factual dispute reason used is a direct law from the FCRA or the FDCPA or the others to get the deletion or correction, right? So strong dispute reasons are the ones backed by laws. Weak reasons are the ones that are simply inaccurate, such as terms or type, right? Because those can be inaccurate, but there's no law that says that it has to be specific, okay? I mean, it specifically has to say all 3 bureaus have to report the same exact word. No, there's nothing anywhere that says that. Dispute example. So let's say that we have a debt buyer collection with portfolio recovery. It reports a balance of $1,000, a past due of $1,000, and in my actual example, there's 320 late payments in the payment history. So this account can be disputed because the collection cannot have late payments or a past due, right? So do you see the difference? And understand the difference between the one letter fits all, one law for all disputes and the factual based system. The difference in the length of dispute timing and the results can be super, super significant, right? It's obviously significant is significant. I didn't have to use the word super, but just being adamant here, all right? So this is what we're going to do. We are going to try and learn. I'm going to show you what you're looking for. So the activity here is very simple. You're going to use the instructions on the next page to do this yourself with your own credit report as the source. Or if you're learning how to do this for clients, then obviously one of their reports. So we're going to analyze your account. Take a look at your negative accounts and dissect each of them for inaccuracies. You can find more info on what to look for in the subscribers hub at offwith3fs.to/hub. It's totally free. Why wouldn't you? Start by looking for different dates, such as substantially different, like different years, different months, and the date last active, and the date last paid, and the late payment history. Next, look for different amounts, such as balances, past dues, monthly payments, and high balances. Fill in the detail on the following page. So this is a worksheet, and I gave you an example account and an example reason, right? So you're going to write the detail for 2 accounts on these lines, and you're going to create your dispute reason. So we're going to take the portfolio recovery. So I have their name, the account number, the balance, and the past due, which are both 1,000, and I have 320-day late payments. My example reason for this is delete this account for inaccuracy because the past due reports $1,000 and collections cannot report a past due. This is actually a violation, but that is basically besides the point. We're not talking about violations. We are talking about inaccuracies right now, and this is an inaccuracy, okay? So you are going to use this to create your dispute reasons for 2 accounts. Now, do I have proof that this works? Yes, I can sit here all day, every day, and show you screenshots, credit reports, all that kind of stuff. But right now, I'm just going to show you one. And this is actually from last night. I updated this client's file last night. So does this work? Yes, it works. Look at the community post here on YouTube. Or if you're watching this on Facebook, go to YouTube. Or if you're on YouTube, go to Facebook because they are both on there. So if you go to, let's just use Facebook. If you go to my page, Facebook.com/expert credit sweeps, you're going to see a crap load of deletion proof. So yes, this works. Not only deletion proof, but score proof. This specific client signed up a couple of months ago. This is after only 4 rounds. Their scores have gone up about 170 points, okay? 170 points in only a couple of rounds. How does that happen? Well, because I'm really good at what I do, and because my clients let me do what I need to do. Because when they sign up, I tell them, hey, if you're not gonna let me do what I do, then don't sign up, don't waste my time. You get what I'm saying? So, kind of like hiring an attorney. They'll tell you, hey, look, I'm the attorney, not you. All right, you're not going to do my job for me, and you're also not going to help me. So let me do what I do. And when they do, this is the result that can happen. All right, so am I saying that every single client gets a 170 point score increase? No. My point here in this webinar or this video, whatever you want to call it, because it's longer than my regular video, so we are calling it a webinar. What the point is to show you that the reason you are not getting results is because of the way that you're disputing, and that the way I dispute obviously does get results. So round number 1, this client actually, when they signed up, they had a 514 on Equifax, then it went to a 637, then a 686, which is a 172 point difference. On Experian, 521 to 581 to 682, which is a 161 point increase. On TransUnion, it started 531, then 634, then 695, which is a 164 point score increase. So, yeah, dude, this works, all right? On the next page, you're also going to see those are actually screenshots directly from their Identity IQ credit report. I had a brain fart real quick, sorry. So this client received almost 170 point score increase, just as you saw in a couple of months. And if you're not getting results, it's a direct result of your methods, techniques, strategies, letters, and reasons, just as I just said. So I guess I didn't really need to read this part, right? So as you can see, these tactics work when it is done right. And I'm giving you the link to schedule a call with me to see if you want to do this with me, right? Now, here's the bottom line. Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie, and mine say it all. This is where you can go from here. So you obviously have a couple of options. And, does it piss people off when I burst their bubble about the dispute process and how to do this the right way? Yes. Go and look at any of my videos, specifically in the last 9 months, and you're going to see that anytime I talk about something being difficult, I get all of these dislikes. Like, people don't like it when I say that things are difficult. Like, I'm sorry to take your virtual reality headset off and, force you to look at reality, but dude, if I don't tell you, you're obviously going to keep that headset on, and you're going to work that 9 to 5 that that gets you nowhere and pays you nothing. Like, I'm here to help you take that virtual reality headset off and live in the real world. Like, that's just what I do. So regardless of whether someone likes my videos or not, they're there to help you and to get you where you need to be. And asking for help is not easy. Asking for help is not easy, okay? One day I will tell you a little bit more about myself and what I've been through, but I can personally tell you that in many things in my life, asking for help was not easy, but I am where I am today because of the help that I asked for, right? With my family and with organizations and all that kind of stuff. And I would not be where I am today helping you if I didn't go through that, right? So I wear my scars very proudly. I wear my everything very proudly because of what I went through, and because of who I am today. I'm very proud of the person that I am today and what I've accomplished, all right? So, does this process work? Yes, it does. As you can see, yes, it does. Once again, I could show you results all day, but it's not going to do anything for you if you don't apply it, you don't use it, and you don't do it the right way. Because yes, this has to be done the right way. I get people that comment on my videos and say, I've been using factual disputes and I'm just not getting anywhere. Well, first of all, hello, it takes time. Second, hello, it takes time. I mean, charge-offs take an average of 8 months to remove. So if you sent in one letter and you're already complaining, like, Really? Magic letter? No, it doesn't work like that. But yeah, anyways, process works and I get results. My clients get the score. So, I mean, it's really, really simple. So, once again, I went off on a tangent, but you obviously know that I do that. So, do your own research. It's one thing for me to tell you, it's one thing for me to show you, but it's just like that saying about, leading the horse to water. You can't make him drink. I can't make you do what's best for you. I can only show you I can only show you how to identify the problem. You already know the problem. I can only show you the solution and show you how to utilize the solution. But it's up to you to apply it for yourself or to reach out for help, right? With me. All right. So this is just like anything else. Do your own research. Do your own, I don't know, experiments with this if you dare. But, my numbers, once again, say everything. So a recap of today's video. The problem is that 68 million consumers have bad credit, and everyone is filling your head with the wrong information, and you might have already drunk the Kool-Aid, right? Go back and watch my 609 Kool-Aid video from, how many years ago? 2 years ago, actually. 2 years ago, I made a 609 Kool-Aid 609 Kool-Aid video at 3 o'clock in the morning in a hotel bathroom. And it ruffled a lot of feathers because there's so many people that use that method. But whatever, I had fun making that video and it was all truth, all right? Virtual reality, the number one reason you're not getting results is because of what you are doing. It's a direct result of you. And obviously that pisses people off too. But I don't care. Tactics. Factual will always result in a higher number of permanent results. And your options. You already have access to the 500 tutorials on YouTube and at the Subscribers Hub. And you can also schedule that call with me. All right. So on the last page, obviously it says thank you. So you can use the links that you found and make sure to download this. And you can also access this as in the audio version as well as, I believe, as a transcript. I'll post the links in the description. And I guess that's it. So if you need my help, you know where to find it. If this video pissed you off, I'm not going to apologize. This, once again, is a direct result of your actions on your credit report if you're not getting the results that you want. I mean, you have to change you. And no, once again, I'm not telling you what to do. I don't think that I'm better than you. I'm not judging you. I've been doing this for 10 years and I know what I'm doing. I mean, hello, this is my profession. This is my expertise. And, if you want to challenge me, that's fine. But, numbers don't lie, right? So anywho, have a wonderful beginning of your year. I hope that you and your family are safe, that you remain safe, and that you do you be the best, all right? Click on one of the other videos that you see pop up on your screen as normal, and make sure to hit that like on this video if you found value in it, all right? And I guess that's it. Share this video with someone that you believe that it would help, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so. And even if you have subscribed but you haven't hit that bell for notifications, make sure you smash that shit, because if you don't, you're not going to be notified of awesome, wonderful videos such as this. All right, so that's it. Have a great one and Happy New Year.